Hi, this is Michael, and today I'm reviewing the Vankyo Alpha X200 earbuds. These are really great sounding earbuds, and I want to tell you a little bit more about them. This is everything that you're going to get in the package. They give you the earbuds. They're in a nice carry case, which is also a charging case. You get a little micro USB to USB adapter here, and they also give you a small micro USB charging cable. This adapter fits into the micro USB port on the side of the case, and it lets you use the battery that's inside this to charge another device. So in an emergency situation where your smartphone or some other device needs a little help, you can actually power it off of this or charge that other battery using this. So that's kind of a nice little situation there. They give you extra tips for the earbuds. The earbuds come with a medium-sized tip, and then you get a small, medium, and large set of extra tips in here. So hopefully you'll be able to achieve a pretty good fit with one of those tips. Now for myself, I use the medium tips that were pre-installed on the earbuds, and although they fit me pretty well if I'm just stationary listening in my house, if I try to use these for jogging or riding my bike, they don't really stay in as securely as I would like, so I don't really wear them for cycling in particular because they do tend to fall out of my ears. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little while. So first of all, I want to open up this case and show you what the inside looks like. As I mentioned, it does have a battery in there. It's a 18650 cell, which is a pretty common cell, 3500 milliamp hours, and then I just wanted to show you what the inside of that case looks like. I wouldn't recommend you take the case apart. I just wanted to show you what it looks like, so I went ahead and took the case apart, but they certainly don't recommend that you do that. And that battery is technically not user replaceable, although I suppose that you could try to do that if you had a little bit of experience doing that sort of thing. Now the case itself, it seems to be a combination of plastic and metal. I believe the bottom part of the case is some sort of aluminum alloy, and the top seems to me to be plastic. Don't quote me on that, that's just what I'm sort of guessing. And the case opens up pretty easily, and it does have a magnetic closure. So once it's closed, it's not going to automatically flip open, and your earbuds are going to be pretty safe in there. However, it doesn't really stay open very easily. If the case is tipped forward a little bit, it'll just close right up on you. And that's a little bit of a nuisance as far as I'm concerned. It would be nice if it sort of had more of a locked open position that would require a little bit of a nudge to close it, but instead it'll just close on itself if it's tipped a little far forward. One feature that I really do like a lot about this is the display on the front of the case. So not only does this show you the amount of percentage of battery left in the case itself for charging the earbuds, but it also shows you the individual charge level of each earbud using a little bar graph there. It's a segmented display. So you know right at a glance whether you need to charge your earbuds before you go out for your couple hour whatever you're going to be doing. Now they say the earbuds will last up to 7 hours or 5 hours for calling. I have never honestly worn these to the full extent of that to confirm whether that's true or not, but I have worn them several hours at a time, and there's always power left in the earbuds after that period of time. As soon as you put them back in the case, they're going to start charging themselves again, so that's really nice. So I always try to remember, just bring the case with me. If they do go dead on me, which they have not done yet, I can just pop them in the case for a little while and they will get a charge again. Only takes about an hour to charge the earbuds if they're fully dead once you put them in the case. So the earbuds, these are touch, so they only respond to touches. They don't have any buttons on them. Now that presents its own set of challenges. I have inadvertently brushed the side of these with my fingers while I'm wearing them, and I may accidentally jump to the next song or whatever, but because they're touch, they are prone to responding to any touches that they get, so you do have to be a little more careful with what you're doing with your hands once you have these in your ears. Now I'm not going to go into all the detail because the user guide that's provided with these will explain all of that, but you can use the touch to advance a track or go back a track, change the volume, either increase it or decrease the volume. You can also change the volume from the device. Pairing was very easy with these. The two earbuds pair to each other very easily, automatically. When you open the case, they automatically turn on, so you don't literally have to do anything. You just put them in your ears once they're paired to your smartphone, and they should repair automatically. If they don't, well, then you just have to go into manual pairing mode, and it's really pretty easy to do, so not a big deal there. As far as with phone calls, although they are capable of accepting phone calls and they do have built-in microphones, for me, it doesn't work because these are in your ear and you really can't hear yourself talk. It's just very awkward for me to take phone calls with these, but you can if you have to. As far as coming out of my ears, okay, when I'm just sitting around in my house, listening to music, they're fine. They don't fall out of my ears. But if I'm trying to use these for jogging or cycling, as soon as I start to get a little sweaty, these will just unexpectedly slip out of my ears. And for me, it makes it unacceptable to use for those types of activities. But there's another related factor which also makes them, for me, unacceptable for using them outside for athletic events. And that is, and this is a plus or a minus depending on how you want to look at it, while these do not have active noise cancellation, they do have very effective passive noise reduction. So in other words, when these are in your ears, it's sort of like having earplugs in, and it really does a very good job of isolating the sound of the music while at the same time blocking ambient noise from getting into your ears. So these are very effective at that. And but so effective that if you try to wear these when you're cycling, you may not hear that car coming from behind you, or if you're jogging, you may not hear that car. So for that reason, I don't suggest wearing these for that type of situation unless you're on a trail where you can be a little more safe with that passive noise reduction that these afford you. Loudness-wise, these play loud enough for me. They can get louder than I'm comfortable wearing them. I have read a couple reviews where someone was saying they don't get loud enough, but I don't know. Unless you really like to listen to music dangerously loud, I don't think you should have that problem with these. Sound quality, I was very pleasantly surprised at how good these sound. It's a very nice balanced sound. They're not boomy. They're not too much bass. I feel the amount of bass that these produce is excellent for the type of music I listen to, and I do have a broad range of music tastes, but everything from classical to jazz to electronic dance music, I just found these really did a nice job giving me a great balanced sound across all the frequencies. So very pleasantly surprised with the sound quality. Battery life is very good for these, I think, for how small they are. They really provide hours of listening. Like I say, I don't wear them 6 hours a day, so I can't say that they last a full 6 hours. So all in all, I have to say the Vankyo Alpha 200s are pretty good value. They're not that expensive. They sound really great. The case will recharge these many times before you actually have to recharge the case itself. The display is very nice. All in all, a pretty nice package. I really don't have any major complaints. So that's about it. If you have any questions about these earbuds, leave me a comment. I'd be happy to try to answer them if I can. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'd appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button if you found this helpful. Also, make sure you ring the bell so you can get notifications instantly when I publish a new review. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you next time.